it's your boy Tone Hart. We here with Hard Live Media, and you already see the title: TMAC versus Kobe. I am so sick of this damn debate. I'm about to end it once and for all. I'm about to put belt to fucking ass. I'm sick of this shit. It's getting on my damn nerves, and I'm just tired of it, bro. The disrespect of Kobe must be stopped, bro. Like, y'all not about to act like this nigga wasn't the greatest player during them times of my whole damn childhood, bro. Like, the disrespect of Kobe, it gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, bro. It's like how Nick Young said, I don't know what Kobe did to y'all niggas, bro. I really don't know what bro did to y'all. And sometimes you don't have to do nothing to people, bro. People will just be jealous of you just because of who you are. It don't have to do. You can be the nicest to them. You can try to open doors to them. You can do all kind of things for them. People will not like you. They will hate on you just because that light that shines on you, that could also shine on them, shines a little bit, or if not 10 times brighter. That's the real truth, bro. Motherfuckers hate because you're just great. Bottom line. Because all this hate gotta be studied. What did dude do to y'all? Either it's because he either put belt to ass, his legacy is greater than y'all. That's what happens when you bust your ass, pause, and work your ass off, pause, your whole fucking life. When you do what you're supposed to do, bro, you won't get the recognition, and it's going to shine brighter than everybody. Trust me on that. Hard work trumps talent, every single time. Give me a person who's going to work hard and put in the work every day over a person that just think their talent is going to carry them. Because talent can only get you halfway there. You got to do the rest of the work. We got the stats to prove it. LeBron fans, just take a seat on this one. I took a couple of pages out of y'all books, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Took a couple pages out of y'all books, though. Like, I get it. When LeBron fans be like, LeBron got more MVPs, alright. LeBron got more finals MVP, alright. He the all-time leading scorer, alright. You might be able to make a compelling argument. But a nigga that ain't got out the first round, you got Kobe all the way fucked up. Excuse my language. But y'all got the game totally misconstrued. Since when? Was it okay to just be like, oh, I averaged 30. I can be able to do this. Y'all must forget how basketball works. I promise to God. Yesterday, when I was trying to create more cases for Kobe to be like considered the GOAT, I asked Chat GPT. It straight up told me like, "Ooh, that's a little hard little argument to make because Jordan and LeBron fans consider them to be the GOATs." But they said if you do want to make an argument, the first thing they pointed out was championships. The first thing they brought up was winning. So ChatGPT, an AI controlled system that creates all this analytics and data to give you the best option possible, said the number one thing that makes a compelling argument for it to even be considered in the GOAT debate is winning in championships. Let me go to it right now. Let me go to it right now. Let me go to I'm in my phone right now. Because this shit gotta be studied, bro. The hate gotta be studied, bro. There's something wrong with you niggas. Either y'all done became like pundits and Clutch Sports or somebody is paying your payroll to paint these narratives. It's either that or it's jealousy. It's envy. And you waited 5 years, like, nigga, I'm telling you, y'all gotta study this, y'all gotta remember this. Your ops is gonna talk you down, bro. Your ops is gonna talk you down, bro. They gonna, and some people that pretend to be your friends, they gonna uplift you for a cool little minute. For a cool little minute, they gonna uplift you. They gonna give you flowers for a little bit. But boy, let some time pass. Let a couple years pass. You can't make this shit up, bro. But anyway, let me go to Chat GPT real quick. That's what I was doing. But like I said, bro, this shit got to be studied. Or it could be both. You could be either getting paid by Clutch Sports and you're jealous. Y'all saw the way they was treating Kobe on his way out of the game. We don't even remember, man, when they announced, hey, Tracy McGrady's retiring this year, we was like, eh. We didn't give a fuck when TMAC retired. We didn't give two fucks. But we're gonna care. We did care when Michael Jordan did. We care when Magic did. We cared definitely when Kobe did. And when LeBron leaves, he's going to get his flowers too. When Steph leaves, he's going to get his flowers too. When KD leaves, he's going to get his flowers too. It's not just because of their game and what they brought to the sport. It's because they were winning. They're all winners. They all have won. Dirk got his flowers because he was a winner. How dare y'all? The nerve of these niggas, man. Man, hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Because we about to get to the stats and all that stuff, crazy stuff in a minute. Because they said if you want to make a compelling argument, you got to bring in the stats. Bet. We're going to bring in the stats. And he was basically saying, put me with that team at that time. I don't win a couple titles. No. I'm going to tell you the only title you might have won. But if y'all want to settle for mediocrity, which Kobe wasn't, then all right, you get your one championship. But we going to go to some clips to back this argument. We're going to definitely go to the stats that's overwhelmingly going to Kobe that backs this argument. TMAC, you about to get at least an hour and a half of belt to ass. Pause. I'm telling you, bro, hold on. Who this nigga think he is, man? Who the fuck this nigga thought he was? Like Draymond said, you thought you was Kobe? They don't love you like that. Ain't nobody coming for you, Otis. Who this nigga thought he was, man? Hold on, bro. This nigga really thought he was him. I can't believe this shit. The disrespect to Kobe got to stop. You know what? I'm going to build this platform all the way up. And I hope that I have the help of you guys in the chat and the people that God bring around to this platform. But we're going to build this thing up all the way up. And I promise you, I don't care to be on these guys' platforms. This is why we built Heart Live Media. I don't give a damn about being on these guys' platforms. It's cool. I'd have built this shit from head to top, from top to bottom, with God by my side. Like, bro, trust me. It's whoever God bring in who is supposed to be here, and this is their destiny too. I don't care about getting no clout from nobody, as long as it's the right people. And if I discern that I don't want to be on your platform, trust me, I'm not going to be on your platform. And I'm telling you, I will never be on Gil's platform. I'm cool on that shit. I'm cool on them type of dudes. Trust me on this. Peep game. If you talk about Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, this is some game for y'all. If you talk about Kobe, for the people that want to make sports channels, you talk about Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Steph, any of the top 10 players of all time, it's going to trigger the algorithm. You're going to get freaking views. So they got to keep Kobe name in their mouth just they seeing the numbers they're getting through YouTube Studio. They're seeing, oh, if I keep saying stuff about Kobe and how social media and all this stuff works, controversy sells more than anything. So if you make a post and say LeBron's a bum, trust me, it's going to get hella views. If you make a post and say Kobe's a sidekick, it's going to get hella views. More than you making something, giving flowers. But I choose integrity over everything. I give everybody their credit and their flowers. And I will point out everybody's flaws. I'm telling you this. There's no way I do stuff like these other dudes that be trying to build their platforms. I'm cool, bruh. I'm good. I choose integrity over everything. That means the world to me. The world will be given to you. The meek inherits the earth. You're gonna I don't care about doing all that arrogant, cocky shit, bro. Go ahead. You got it, bro. If that's what you got to do to feed your family, you got it, bro. I'm not gonna knock your hustle. I feed my family off of integrity. It is what it is. I teach my kids and the people in my family integrity. It's doing the right thing even when nobody's there. Not caring about what people got to say in their opinions. You always going to stand on doing the right thing. Even if you're in the wrong, you still want to do the right thing. That's integrity. Something that these dudes on a lot of these platforms don't have. All this dumb bum narratives about Kobe, it came from that bum ass nigga Nick Wright who have never played basketball, and that fat ass nigga Jason Whitlock, whatever the fuck, just because Kobe's son him when he tries to say, "Oh, Kobe, don't you think you want to play with better younger players?" And Kobe embarrassed him in front of the whole media. So I get it. These dudes probably wanted to get sound bites, said some weird controversial stuff. Kobe discerned it right then and there and shitted on him. And they said nothing but bad things about him. And they still continue to do so. Let me get back to ChatGPT. It's an analytical app, right? That breaks down everything, every question, every whatever, right? Because there's so many dum-dums in the world that they create things like this that help advance the world and even help everybody become intellectual. People to become on the game. But you know what? You gotta want to know knowledge. You gotta want it, right? You gotta want it, right? My phone keep blocking, my bad. Chat, you can't make this shit up. There's no way these niggas believe this shit. So let me go back to Kobe debate argument tips. The first thing they bring up is championships and winning. Let's read it. Kobe has 5 championships. We already know the years he won. 2-time finals MVP. Okay. Part of the early 2000s Lakers dynasty and then proved he can win without Shaq. Known for his ability to take over games in the clutch. That's all part of the winning. It says championships and winning mentality. That's the number one thing. That's the number one thing when it comes to the GOAT debate. They said it's championships and winning mentality is the number one thing. That's the first part of the argument. Second, scoring prowess and stats. The 81-point game, 4th on the all-time leading scoring list with 33,643 points. 26 50-point games plus, including 10 in 1 month. 10 50-point games in 1 month. Did it in 2007, the same years that TMAC was playing. Career average is 25-point games, 5 rebounds, 4, pretty much 5 assists over 20 years. Scored 60 points in his final game, and he has 6, count them, 6 60-point games. The third thing they bring up is work ethic and Mamba mentality. We didn't bring up all of Kobe's other accolades as far as 2-time scoring champ. What is the other ones? 12-time All NBA, 15-time All NBA, 12-time All Defense. 9 of those defense or first team. And check this, peep game. TMAC has no first team defense, no All NBA defense in his repertoire on his accolades. Trust me on that. None. 0. Look it up. TMAC has never been on no first team defense. No All-NBA defense team. Not the first, not the second, not the third. So he was never a top defender ever in the league. Kobe was. Let's get back to it. Third, work ethic and Mamba mentality. Legendary for his relentless work ethic and obsession with improvement. Inspired a generation of athletes with his Mamba mentality. Famously practiced at 4 a.m. even during the Olympics. We already know the stories of Kobe being up at 4. We already know these stories. We'd heard them plenty of times. Longevity and loyalty. 20 seasons with the same team, incredibly, which is rare. Rebuilt the Lakers post-Shaq and led them to back-to-back titles. played through injuries, torn Achilles, broken fingers, and still dominated. Number 5, cultural and global impact. Something that TMAC don't have. TMAC fans, where you at? When it comes to the GOAT debate and coming and defending your GOAT, your all-time great, people are only defending Magic, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. Even the old heads is defending Kareem. TMAC fans, where the fuck are y'all at? Nowhere to be found. Because he's nowhere near on these guys' level. Can't no dude that never got out the... How I know this nigga ain't talking, bro? I swear to God, it can't be. Because I know a nigga that ain't got out the first round is talking, bro. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Niggas want to make a debate for LeBron. LeBron got a crazy resume if you really look at it. I'm not even on no hater shit, bro. I'll just give niggas their credit. LeBron been out the first round plenty of times. Until he got to the Lakers, this nigga never lost in the first round. He lost in the first round with us, 3 times now? Or twice? Yeah, twice. Well, yeah, no, 3 times. But before that, nigga ain't never... This first round, it was booking. LeBron was going to the next round. Whatever team he was on. So if you want to make an argument for LeBron, all right. These niggas got a compelling case. Ain't no way, bro. Cultural and global impact. Y'all seen the farewell tour. Y'all see during the Olympics, even D Wade said it himself. He thought he was big. Hold on. Because we not done. We cooking, chat. We about to cook this nigga for I at least got another hour and some change on this nigga, bro. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. I know this nigga not talking. If LeBron fans and them want to say some shit, okay. If Jordan want to say some shit, Magic, Kareem, I bet. Not a nigga that ain't never been out the first fucking round, bro. And the times he had better teams than Kobe was sitting there pissing on himself, wetting the fucking bed. This nigga was pissing and wetting the bed more than my toddler, nigga. You don't get this bullshit out of here. Get your weak ass out of here. I'm telling you, man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Get your weak ass out of here, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. My bad. I got too many apps open. Computer tweaking. Because I was going to have it on this, come on, bro. But let me, why I try to type and look this up? But no, we on cultural and global impact. Hold on. D Wade on how popular. That's what I write, right? See, it already says it. Didn't he have to put the name? Didn't he have to put his name, bro? It already, come on, the search engine already knew. Already said it. These niggas said these things. These are the things that niggas said about Kobe. Before, whatever, Clutch Sports, whatever, I'm telling you, the money must be good. But not all money is good money, bro. I promise you. I will take integrity, bro. Hard work, work ethic. Excuse me, I'm off the yak. Cutting the middleman. Going directly to the sources. Is what it is. These niggas want to cheat the grind. I don't. And the person who the whole world has influenced, including the people like me, we have the same type of winning mentality. Yes, I'm not cheating no grinds. I could have been botting my shit. I could have been going crazy doing other things. I could have been saying controversial shit to get to the top. But we choose integrity over here. God tends to bless you better than those people when you do that. Trust me on that. You will never fail. Let's see. All right, right here. I don't know if it's gonna play the clip. I forgot. He said nobody gave a dang about him. I knew it was a separation between Kobe and I. He was a different level. See, ain't no way. He said nobody. See, talking about how Kobe can speak in different languages. He talking about how he knew there was a different level. Uh huh. Yeah. See, he said you thought you was famous until you went to China with Kobe. Another thing that it says on this global impact thing that I read. Influence stars like Tatum, Devin Booker, and Kyrie Irving. It said a huge. It said on a global impact part. It says huge global icon. That's the first thing it said. Especially influential in China and amongst young players. People, Yao Ming did make the NBA go a little bit more global because when he got drafted to the Rockets, that's when China really started paying attention to basketball a little bit more. They was already paying attention to it, but they paid attention to it a little bit more. That's when it really became really famous, right? Yao Ming comes in the game. Once they start paying attention to the sport and learning the sport, they end up falling in love with Kobe Bryant because they knew who was promoted and pushed to be the best player at that time, who was undisputably, arguably the best player at that time. So they follow the most popular and best player at that time. It's the reason why China loves Kobe so much. Because by the time the game really went global, they was like, "Who? Yao Ming? Yeah, you the homie. We fuck with you, yeah. But this Kobe dude is better than what you doing." They was like, "Man, fuck them jump hooks. This nigga windmilling. This nigga behind stealing the ball behind his back 360 and over a dude. This dude is hitting game winners. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We about to get to the stats in a minute. We about to just get to the stats in a minute. But number 6, it says competitive spirit and killer instinct. Competitive spirit and killer instinct. Regarded by peers, including MJ, as one of the fiercest competitors. Michael Jordan called Kobe the only player who could steal his moves. Routinely took on the opposing team's best player, elite two-way player, an elite two-way player. Peers and fan respect. I don't even know if he got his peers respect anymore. That's the sad part. But for the most part, the real ones know. Universally respected by peers across generations. Revered even more for his leadership, mentoring, and life philosophy. This nigga was sitting there dropping gems even before he was gone. God bless his soul. All right, let's go. Bonus strategy: anticipate counter arguments. All right, bet. You'll likely face LeBron Arca. That's for the LeBron and MJ debate. But y'all get the point on that. So I got some stats to back my argument. Now, TMAC. Let me go right here because we're gonna go to Google. But anyways, TMAC, right? Peep game, TMAC. He said if you put me on that team, so if you put me on the 99 2000 Lakers and I get to start my career from right then, boom, I don't get the same amount of championships. Or I don't at least get a championship. That's the reason why we gotta watch words though. He did say I don't at least get a championship. Because he didn't say I'm gonna win multiple. So us Kobe fans do need to chill on that. Because he did kind of try to say that because he knew if he would have said I don't get the same amount, he knew we would have buried his ass, which we already are. But let's go to TMAC career stats. And then we're gonna go to Kobe's after this. And then we're gonna go to their head-to-head matchup. And then we're gonna go to some playoff history during them times too. We're gonna cover all this and try to get it within an hour. We're only 25 minutes in, so chill. So Kobe was drafted 96. So the first season Kobe played was the 96-97 season. Kobe's sophomore year, which he was an All-Star in New York, it was the 97-98 season, which was T-Mac's first year. So T-Mac rookie year, Kobe was already an All-Star. All right, bet. 99, T-Mac was on the Raptors still. His first two seasons, he had averaged 7 points his first season. His second season, he averaged 9. We already looked the other day that Kobe averaged 15 in the second season when was named an All-Star. And his coach was hoeing him. Bet. So 99-2000, which is the year Kobe won his first ring, and he was averaging 22. T-Mac was only averaging 15 points. So if your first season with Shaq that year, you averaging 15 points would have never been enough. So guess what, y'all? We go home against Portland in 7 games. I already told you guys that this guy was never defense was never a T-Mac thing. So all the people that like to kill Luka, y'all would have had a field day. This generation would have had a field day on the type of defense T-Mac was playing. It don't matter if he was playing in a triangle offense. His defense would have been a liability. It's cool. It's cool. There's no way he believes this shit. Okay, you play 79 games, bet. But we're forgetting Kobe averaged 22, which goes back to people work ethic. Him being up at 4 a.m., him not willing to be, even though he plays in LA, not willing to party, focusing on his craft. The things that he bestilled in not only athletes, but people globally around the world. You can't make this shit up. There's no way this whole ass nigga believe this. Bro, you average 15, my nigga. You average 15. Kobe, you averaged 22. That's a 7-point difference, which let's do the math analytically. Kobe scored the Lakers' final 8 points in that game against Indiana that year in the championship. So Kobe averaging those 8 points, 7 to 8 points more than you matters during them time. Which means if you would have had to go to overtime, you would have never had it. Series tied at 2-2. That's the difference, y'all. At the end of the day, it's a sport. It's all about winning. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't be sitting there thinking, oh yeah, when I play, even when I play in the open gym, and if I do got to carry them low for points, I'm not sitting there thinking, yeah, it was a game up to 21 and I had 12 of the points and 5 assists and like 9 rebounds. Nigga, if I lost, I lost. I'm on the court trying to figure out another 5. I'm off the court trying to figure out another 5. Excuse me. There's no way he believes this shit. Kobe averaging 22 at that time, being a year ahead of you. So Kobe, no matter what you say, Kobe was always a year ahead of you. All right, bet. 2001, you averaged 26. 2001, Kobe averaged 28. Trust me, that matters. Kobe was averaging the same amount of points as Shaq. Not making it a Batman and Robin situation, making it a Batman and Superman situation. Because mind y'all, Shaq was already calling himself Superman in Orlando. Don't listen to Gilbert Arenas, a bum-ass nigga that want to sit up there and say, oh, Shaq barely started calling himself Superman when Kobe on the second, third ring. No, he wasn't. Shaq was calling himself Superman in Orlando. That's why he was mad at Dwight Howard. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking goofs. You can't make this shit up. So you average 26, Kobe was averaging 28. 2002, I think Kobe was averaging 25 at the same time. So okay, so bet. Mind you, there's clips. Y'all can go look this up of Shaq saying, I did not expect to win 3 during that time. My only goal, this was Shaq's goal. My only goal was to get 1 championship so everybody get off my back about winning. They were saying I keep getting swept, I keep getting to the conference finals and losing or whatever. I just wanted to get 1 championship so they get off my back, which explains why if TMAC was on 2000 Lakers, I promise you, they would have still won. I give you that championship. Y'all would have got 1 championship. The 1 championship that Shaq was aiming to had his whole life goals on. Because Shaq didn't think he would win 4. His goal was to win 1. Just 1 for his career. He said the other 3 is a plus. So we need to give Kobe more credit for them 2001 championship and 2. He deserves more credit. (2003), the year that T-Mac brags about the most. 2003, he averaged 32. He averaged 32. But Kobe averaged 30 as well. And guess what happened that season? We still lost to the Spurs. So a person averaging 30 with Shaq in 2003 would have still never meant anything. We would have still lost to the Spurs. If you want to keep it real, 2001, that's not our championship. Because mind you, in 2001, Kobe closed out the Kings for the sweep. Had a 48 piece on him, almost had a 50 piece on him. Then in game 1, still staying locked in to go sit there and whoop on the Spurs for 45 in game 1. Kobe averaged 33 that series. Are y'all not hearing what I'm saying? Shaq can afford to sit there and just average 20-something points, 23, 24, 25, with 12, 13 rebounds, while Kobe averaged 30-something until they got to the conference finals. That's when Shaq was like, okay, yeah. Especially after Kobe them got him game 1, Shaq was like, okay, yeah, we about to turn up on him. I'm about to let loose on David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Shaq was a big shark. Once he smelled blood, it was belt to ass. But Kobe was igniting and leading that fire, that charge. Because Shaq lost the hunger. That's why Kobe was on his head top. Like, this nigga don't stay hungry. This nigga don't be staying in shape. He don't be locked in like me. I'm sitting there trying to win championships. He's partying, making rap albums. He's coming into the season out of shape. Say what you want to say, Kobe was healthy for 17 seasons. Mind you, Kobe stayed healthy for 17 seasons. And if it wasn't for Dwight Howard holding around, Kobe would have been healthy longer. If it wasn't for the Chris Paul trade getting vetoed and Dwight Howard holding around, I promise you, Kobe would have been healthy longer. Kobe didn't learn until 2012 that I need to learn how to rest. (2003-04), he averaged 28. All right, bet. You averaged 28. But what happened in 04? The same team he blew a 3-1 lead to. We're going to get to his playoff history right. Matter of fact, we're going to get to his playoff history right now. But I just want to get to his stats. To where when Kobe was with Shaq, to up to 04. The Pistons won that year. The Pistons were predestined to win. They was gonna win that shit regardless. And if they was neutralizing the fuck out of Kobe, what the fuck you think they would have did to your ass, which they already proved they could do to your ass the year prior when they came back from 3-1? Why do you think they was able to come back from 3-1? They fucking easily read your shit. Easily picked up on your bullshit. And this whole ass nigga wanted, all right, bet, y'all get 1 title, but y'all don't get 3. That's why Kobe deserves more credit for the titles that they won, that he won with Shaq. Because if you put another player there, it's not the same result. Even if you put LeBron there, it's not the same result. Because if you can't come up clutch and hit them big shots when it matters, that's like T-Mac saying, oh, put me on Jordan Bull's team.
I don't get 6.
No, nigga.
Put me with LeBron's Cavs team. I don't at least go to the finals 8 times straight.
No, nigga. It's levels. If AI said that, that shit would have made a lot more sense. Because AI got the killer instinct and the same tangibles that Kobe got. So it makes sense. AI legit ain't had no help. It makes sense for AI. If AI said that if I was with Shaq, I would have won the same at least 3 in a row with Kobe, it makes sense. A little bit. He probably would have won 2 with Shaq. But I don't think he went 3 in a row. You got to understand the type of mentality and motivation and determination Kobe was on during them times. He was trying to be Jordan. So Jordan 3-peated. Kobe knew this shit. He said, I need 3-peats under Phil too. So even if the person who's supposed to be better than me on the team, it wasn't, oh, who's better out of Kobe and T-Mac. In 2001, the argument for the best players in the league were this: Shaq, Kobe, AI. Those were the top 3 right there in the league in 2001. The argument was who's better, Shaq or Kobe. That's why it was a big rift on that team and a big divide. And the fact that they were able to put their differences aside and Phil Jackson was able to bring that whole group together to win championships speaks volumes. There's no way that T-Mac believes this shit. And after the 2003 and 4 season, his peak with Orlando, bro ain't never averaged over 27. So while Kobe is ascending and averaging 31, 35, 81-point games, all this shit, going to 3 straight finals, this nigga was digressing. Averaged 24 in the same season that Kobe was averaging 35, almost 36 a game. This nigga was averaging 24. The next season when Kobe was averaging 31 and was the scoring champ again. This nigga was averaging 24 again. The year when his team won 20-some games in a row, and management was trying to do their best to do right by him because they was trying their best to bring a championship with Yao Ming and him. Because they did put great teams around them all the way up to 2009, 2010. 0809, he only played 35. He only played half a season, averaged 15. But you playing half a season and you averaging 15? And that's the year his team took us to 7 games. The year that Kobe won his 4th championship. But let's get to it. Let's get to I don't even gotta go to Kobe stats. Because I damn near told y'all his stats. Let's go to the head-to-head matchups. Matter of fact, no, we're not even gonna go to that. We're gonna do the head-to-head matchup. We're gonna do that little last. We're gonna do that last. We're gonna do the head-to-head matchup thing last. We're gonna do that last, chat. This is what we're gonna do. Because who the fuck T-Mac thought he was, bro? You're not Kobe. You are not Kobe. You are nowhere near in the GOAT debate. Yeah, you in the Hall of Fame. But you, like I said, it's tables. Like I said, the last live, it's tables. He's not sitting at the GOAT debate table. There's 10 niggas to each table. The top 10 GOATs, the top 10 greatest of all time. If you want to say any of these 10 players is the GOAT, we're not going to debate you. That shit is based on perspective. Art is subjective. So that is based on your opinion and based on whatever you see from, you feel me, from whatever you feel from your era, whatever floats your boat. But we're not going to debate you if you say it's Kareem. And we look at you when you like 60-some years old. We get it. We're not going to debate you if you say it's Magic. And you about 50-some. We're not going to debate you if you in your 40s and you say it's Jordan. Or you in your 30s like me, you trying to say it's Kobe, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Or if you in your 20s and you younger and you want to say it's LeBron. We're not going to debate you on that. But if you say a nigga like T-Mac, he's not sitting at that table. He's sitting at the injury, can't get out the first round table. That's the table he's sitting at. You got all these All-Stars, you got all NBAs, yeah, we give you that. But you never been an MVP, you never been on no all first team defense, second, third. You don't have no All-Star game MVPs. Tracy McGrady, playoff record. This nigga has a losing playoff record. He is 19 and 31 in the playoffs. One game, okay, we ain't gonna knock you for your rookie season. We're not gonna knock you for your sophomore season. But y'all lost. You lost in the first round with Orlando. But look, we go to the 2000 and 2001 season. You lost 3-1. You lost in the first round. 1-3. That's when it was going up to like 5 games in the first round. It changed the next season. That's when you lost to Detroit in 7 games. Then you play Houston. You was up 2-0 against Houston. So let's go back to it. We're not gonna knock you for that, but we're gonna talk about the games he's talking about. He's in his prime in the years he could have won with Shaq. 0-1, 0-2, you lost in the first round, you got your ass kicked. The year that you led the league in scoring, you were up 3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, he was up 3-1 against Detroit. Detroit figured him out. And once they figured him out, he couldn't adjust his game to close the series. He was up 2-0 in that series as well. They won the first 2 games in Detroit. Go back and look it up. They won the first 2 games in Detroit. All right. Bet. So you lose that. You lose that first game 7. Then, the next couple seasons later, you get to Houston. You got Yao Ming. You're up 2-0 against Dallas. You can go look this up, chat. He was up 2-0 against Dallas. And guess what happened? Right on fucking cue. They choke away 2 straight home games when you should have swept them niggas. Because Dallas at that time wasn't at the powers that they're at. 06, they did go to the finals. And then they finally got over the hump and won in 2011. But during them times, a 7-8 seed could have punked Dallas. Y'all saw what the Warriors did to them. A lower seed could have punked them and knocked them off. These niggas was up 2-0 against them. That's when TMAC got that crazy dunk on old boy. Was it against Sean Bradley? It's when he got that crazy dunk on old boy. Them niggas whooped their ass, went up 2-0. Had 2 straight home games. Didn't close the deal. Wet the bed. Moment was too big for him. The series get to a 7 game. Wasn't even close. Got your ass kicked. The second 7 game he lost. The year I thought, this is me at 15 years old, the 06-07 season. I'm 15 at the time. This is when I really was like, okay, the Lakers, we didn't have a good team at the time. We lost to the Suns for the 2nd straight year. Granted. But T-Mac had a better team. His team was the 4th seed. So since we were knocked out, the Spurs was going to end up having to play what team was that? Who the Spurs played in the second round that year? The Suns. They ended up playing the Suns. And the Spurs, we already know what happened in that series. They beat the Suns. So Spurs conference finals. That was already, you can pencil it. But this is where T-Mac could have really made a legacy play. And said, I at least been to a conference finals. But he wet the bed again this season. Let me tell y'all and show y'all how. So it was set up for T-Mac to get to his first conference finals in the 06-07 season. First round, they have to play the Utah Jazz. Home court advantage, just beat Utah. Right? Just beat Utah. Right? The team that ended up, the number 1 seed, my bad, y'all, had a brain fart. The number 1 seed was the Dallas Mavericks. That season. They lost to the Warriors. So whoever won that series, which was the Warriors, was going to have to play the winner of the Houston Utah series. So if you win that series, bro, you end up playing Golden State. Would have been a better series that probably would have won 7. But you went back-to-back 7-game series, and you get to play. You play the Spurs. They would have been like, look, he made it to the conference finals. It was just the Spurs, and we ain't gonna get mad at you for losing to the Spurs in the conference finals. You could have had a thing over Kobe. I had a better season than you, bro. You did. Your series went to 7 games, but y'all still both lost in the first round that year. Let's get to the 07-08 season. Your team won 22 straight games. The Celtics were the champion this year, but your team won 22 straight games. 22 straight. Y'all was flexing your chest when y'all beat the Lakers and y'all got y'all 22nd straight win. Pumping chest, doing all this. Ray Frost and all of them. Aaron Brooks, Luis Scola, Yao Ming. That whole team was playing championship basketball because they won 20. They were the hottest team in the NBA, guys, outside of the Celtics that year. They were the number 1 seed until this bum-ass nigga decides to get hurt. How is it that Kobe came in the game a year before you and you retired after you played with San Antonio? You only played 99, 90, 90, what, 97? So from 97 to 2000, you played kind of like 16 seasons. But real talk, you really played only 13. The stats is about to get even more overwhelming. So let's get to it. Look, TMAC career stats versus Kobe. Mind you, LeBron James fans, they love to say this. I'm about to take a page out of y'all niggas' book. On God in heaven, I'm about to take a page out of y'all niggas' book. LeBron James fans, they always say, hey, LeBron is 16-6 against Kobe. That is a big flex that they got. Now, I ain't going to hold you. Every time they say that, I damn near like, us Laker fans can't say nothing when they say that. Because it's the truth. It's facts. LeBron is 16-6 against Kobe. Even though a lot of them teams was towards the end of his career, his teams was kind of trash. And so LeBron started racking up wins, yada, yada, whatever. We ain't going to get to that. That's another debate for another day. But Kobe is 14-7. Can I say that again for the people that are in the front, the back, the middle? Kobe is 14-7 against TMAC. And the numbers is crazy work. So TMAC averaged 17 points. Y'all see it right here. 17.9 points a game against Kobe. 4 rebounds and 4 assists in 21 games against Kobe in his career. Let's look at the numbers. Okay, you only played. We're not gonna knock you for the rookie numbers. The rookie sophomore season, I'm gonna kind of give you a little pass. He had 2 points in their first matchup, but only played 17 minutes. He had 8 points in his second matchup, but only played 25 minutes. But still, you played 25 minutes. You should have put up more than you could at least got double digits. The third matchup, 29. 29, all right. We give you that. Almost a 30 piece with 10 rebounds. All right. 5 assists. All right. That's a cool little game. Yeah, 22 the next one. 22 another one. Here's a 38-point game. This is probably the game when he did that little when he was a scoring champion. And he did that move on Kobe, the only highlight that they show of him getting off on Kobe. And Kobe came right back and dunked on him. Yeah, that highlight. That's that season. That's that game. He had 38. Then he had 21. Then he had a 37 piece. 26, 27, 20. We're in 2005 and he's already at 20. Then he had 11 this one game. He had 8 another game. 30, 30, 19. Then he had 39, 32. And I think the game he had 32, let me see. One of them is when he was trying to push that winning streak. I think it was in the 2008 season, right? It was this game. So this game in March. So how you get hurt a month before the fucking playoffs? They were the number one seed a month before the playoffs. These niggas blew the number one seed, gave it to us. Thank you. Gave Kobe his MVP. Thank you. And he had 39-11. This nigga, and you should have seen the way he was playing in that game. Bro was playing out of his mind. They won 22 straight games. That was their 22nd straight game after that. The opening night game when Kobe had 45, which is probably right here. Okay, he had 40. No, he ain't had 40. He had 30. Oh, I'm looking at this totally wrong. I'm looking at his minutes. Oh, bro, you didn't do shit. Oh, I'm about to shit on you. Hold on. He had 2 points, 8 points, 29, 22, 22, 38. That's the game when he was a scoring champ and he did that little move on Kobe, whatever. 21, 37, 26, 27, 20, 11, 8, 30, 30. So he ain't had no 30. I was looking at his minutes. My bad, y'all. 9 points, 11 points, 3 points, 3 points, 14 points, 5 points. All right. I'm looking at the 07 season. I'm trying to look at the season from 07 to 08 seasons. So he had 8 points right here, but he played 35 minutes. 8 points, though. Crazy work. Then he had 30 points. All right, I'll give you that. And his team was a 4th seed and they was doing their thing. I'll give you that. All right. Then he had 30 points. He had 30. So the game where Kobe had 45 on opening night, Kobe had 45 points. This nigga had 30. I give it to him. His team won. Shane Battier hit a clutch 3. They won that game. All right, I give him that. Then he had 9 points. In the game, when they won 22 games in a row, he didn't have no 39 points. So let me correct myself. I don't want no misinformation going out there. That bum ass nigga didn't have no 39 points. He had 39 minutes. He had 11 points, though. 11 points. Then 3 points. He had, so like I said, bro. He got the number one seed in 2008 when he won 22 games in a row. He blew it. He had game sevens that he should have won, and he blew it. In which he was up 2-0 in each of those series. Up 2-0 against Detroit. Up 2-0 against the Mavericks. Up 2-0 against Utah. In which at the end of that fucking game in the press conference, bro was crying his eyes out. He said, "This is on me." And when they kept asking him tough questions, he was like, I can't. Oh, I can't. Ain't no way this bum ass nigga think that he could have been on the same level as Kobe. No fucking way. Even in their one-on-one interview, Kobe was like, "Yeah, I beat you one-on-one, and I remember the final score. It was 4-11." He said, "No, it was like 9-11." No. Kobe was like, "Nah, man, it was. I whooped your ass. I locked you up, nigga, and was giving you buckets." Said in a live interview with Rachel Nichols, and he couldn't deny it. He couldn't say he won. I didn't hear him say he won. At all, I didn't hear him say he won. Let's look at Kobe career numbers, though, against T-Mac. So T-Mac averaged 17 and was wet in the bed all the time. The most points he had was with the year that he was the scoring champ, and he had 38. Bet. What? 1 year wonder of him being a scoring champ, or 2 year wonder of being a scoring champ. And then he wants to think he's the shit. Make the Hall of Fame, be a scoring champ 2 times, be a 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. All right, it's a cool little resume. But if we look at Kobe's resume, it's not even fucking comparable. It's not even comparable. It makes this nigga look like a fucking scrub, which he does, which he is. I ain't trying to say he is. But nigga, compared to the GOATs, nigga, them niggas, you will try to walk over there at that table, Jordan, Kareem, Magic, Kobe, all them niggas look at you, man. Go sit your bum ass over there, man. Fuck you sitting there doing at the table. It's a winner table, nigga. He not even sitting at Charles Barkley table. The ringless table is for the niggas that been to the finals, but you ain't got a ring because of another because of the GOAT table over there. Them niggas stopped you. So the Charles Barkley, the Allen Iverson, the Reggie Millers, the Karl Malones, John Stocktons, Sean Kemp during his heyday with Gary Payton, Steve Nash's of the world. They all sitting at the same table. Even though Nash ain't been to the finals, he been to the conference finals like 4 times. Westbrook is at that table too. A guy that got an MVP, been to the finals, been to a bunch of conference finals. It's just great players stopped him from winning. One of the ghosts of his generation, LeBron James, stopped him from winning. Tim Duncan stopped him from winning. All those guys are at the top 10 GOAT debate table. TMAC is at the let the NBA down, injury prone, choking in the playoffs table. Him, Gilbert Arenas, sitting at the same motherfucking table. Makes sense to why they're having the same dumbass takes. Using Kobe name in the algorithm just because they know Kobe name gets a lot of views. Kobe, you say Kobe name and put a controversy statement next to it, I promise you I already told y'all, you will get a lot of views. But let's go to Kobe stats real quick. We almost an hour in? Okay, we about to get up out of here. Because I just want to put an hour in a belt to ass. And this shit not over. This shit definitely not fucking over, bro. Like, I swear this shit is not fucking over. This shit just now beginning, bro. Because I'm a defend Kobe legacy always, bro. Like, this is TMAC. No. Let's go to Kobe's. TMAC is 19-31 in the playoffs. His playoff record is 19-31. You lost 31 playoff games, bro. You better not say a word, my nigga. No, nigga, you ain't had the clutch gene in you. I know you had the little 13 points against the Spurs. That was tight. That was dope. You'll show that you got that potential. But when it was time to really show it in the big moments, you pissed on yourself. You pissed your pants. Professor Pissy Pants. That's his new name, bro. Professor Pissy Pants. So T-Mac averaged 17 points a game against Kobe. Kobe averaged almost 27 points a game. So I'm going to give you the point one. T-Mac 17.9, Kobe 26.9. All right, T-Mac, you averaged pretty much 18. Kobe pretty much averaged 27, 5, and 5. All right, bet. Nigga was averaging LeBron career average on this nigga, bro. Like, come on now. All right, let's look at it. Kobe first game against him. Kobe had 17. The same game he had 2. Kobe had 26. The same game he had 8. Okay, so you just sitting there amused and like, with Kobe. Kobe title runs, 16-28. All right, bet. Then Kobe had 23-38. The same season where him and Kobe both had 38 that same game. Kobe had better numbers than him still. Kobe had 38-10. Then Kobe had 21 against him. This is 2002. Then we go to 2004. Because I guess in 2003, Kobe didn't play against him. Probably because he was hurt. So, or then one of them was hurt at once. Whatever. There's no stats for them playing against each other in 2003. But 04, Kobe had 38 again. 05, 27, 19 points, but he had a triple-double in the game. He had 19 points against him. He had 19, 10, and 10. 05, in December of 05, 24 points. We're going down. February of 06, 32. January 07, 20. March 30th, 2007. Kobe had 53 points against him. 53. Opening night, October 30th, 2007. 45, 8-4 in 4. Should I continue? A month later, not even a month later, 2 weeks later, November 14, 2007, 38-5. March 16, 2008, 24-7-2. This is the same year he won the MVP, all this other good stuff, right? 2008, yeah, 23, 3-3. Okay, but we probably whooped their ass. In 2010, when he was on Detroit, Kobe still giving this nigga buckets. 33, 9-4. While he's sitting there in purgatory in Detroit. Not even getting minutes. The next game, following game, the next year, 17, 7, and 8. Probably didn't even need to do that much. Against Atlanta, 10. He had 10 points. But that's it. That's all that they showed for Kobe against T-Mac. So Kobe averaged 10 more points than him when he played against him. How is this shit even a conversation? There's no even a, this is what's gonna really blow your mind. We're gonna look at the T-Mac shit first. T-Mac career accolades. Is it gonna show it? No, hold on. That's because I'm on Stat Muse. I forgot. Let me go to. Let's go to Google. Because there's no way this nigga believes this shit, bro. T Mac career right here. Let's look at his accolades. He averaged 19 points for his career. For your career, you averaged 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in 938 regular season games. He was selected to 7 All-Star games. I give you that. He was the Most Improved Player award. He has one. Give you that. And he is inducted in the Hall of Fame. I give you that too. They need to show more for this though. I think Wikipedia always gives you the best shit. Like I said, there's no way this whole ass nigga believes this shit. My bad. Like I said, there's no way this whole ass nigga believes this shit. Okay, boom. We're on it. I'm tripping. I'm tweaking. All right. T Mac, Tracy McGrady, boom, boom, boom. All right. He's a 7-time All Star. We covered that. 7-time All NBA selection. So 7 times All NBA. Only 7. 2-time scoring champ. Okay, I give you that. Him and Kobe both got 2-time. They both 2-time scoring champs. Most improved player in 2001, though. Give you that. And you're in the Hall of Fame. I give you that. Nothing else. He achieved nothing else in his career, right? So he's going based off of being a 7-time All Star, 7-time All NBA, and that's all offense. A 2-time scoring champ, most improved player. That's what got him in the Hall of Fame. You need a little accolades to get in that Hall of Fame, right? And depending on who you're going against in your class. Probably wasn't that many big names, so hey, T Mac, you get to come in this year, right? Let's see. All right. This is going to overwhelm y'all. Kobe Bryant career is right there. It's overwhelming, bro. It's over fucking whelming. 5-time champion. 18. He made the All-Star game 11 more times than T-Mac. 18 NBA All-Star selections. 2008 MVP. T-Mac has no MVP. 2-time NBA Finals MVP. T-Mac never been out the first round. 2-time Olympic gold medalist. T-Mac ain't been to no gold. He ain't got no gold medal. 11-time All NBA first team. Let's go to this. Because the list is too long. Pause. Shooting guard for Los Angeles Lakers for a 20 career, third time, right? We know that. Over the Indiana team led the Lakers championship. Shaq was traded, boom, boom, boom. And then in rebuild. This is another point I want to make. T-Mac and Kobe was going through a rebuild at the same damn time. T-Mac got to the Houston Rockets the 04-05 season. In his first season, got him to the playoffs. Second season, he didn't. Third season, got him to the playoffs. Fifth season, and in the 5th season, when he was supposed to go make a fight for the championship, when him and Kobe is competing, his team is winning 20 games in a row and all that, his team got to the next round without him because he was hurt. He got hurt. But they were on a rebuild at the same damn time. The Lakers were on a rebuild with Kobe. Trade Shaq, rebuild with Kobe. The first season didn't make the playoffs. Second season made the first round, pushed the team that went to the conference finals to a 7-game series. Next season, ended up playing that same team, lost in 5. In the third, what is it? We'll see. The fourth season of rebuilding, they were in the finals. In the final season of rebuilding, they won a championship. It was so good they ran it back in the 6th year of the rebuild. They won back. They were back-to-back champions by then. But in a 5-year span, they already had been to 3 conference finals and won a championship. TMAC team was on the same rebuild, and let me be honest, TMAC had a better roster. The Rockets had a better roster than us, especially in the 08-09 season, in the 2000, when during our back-to-back finals years. They were all kind of talking about Houston challenging us, the Spurs challenging us. Houston couldn't keep it together for the life of them. They always had problems. You can't make this shit up. Anyway, let's get back to Kobe's accolades, right? This is what I want to get to. I'm comparing the all first NBA shit. So T-Mac has 7 all NBA selections, but they're all on the offensive side of the ball. Mind you, he was a cone on defense, never played no defense. He never made an all NBA team defense, not first, second, or third. T-Mac was never a two-way player in the league. Why you think Detroit was able to come back from 3-1? Let's look at it. First of all, currently ranks 4th, both on the league's all-time postseason scoring list and the all-time regular season scoring list. He's 4th. He has been to 15 all NBA teams. 11 times were the first team. That's on the offensive side of the ball. And 12 times all team defense. 9 times were first team. He was selected to play in an All-Star game on 18 occasions. Yeah, 18-time All-Star. Winning the All-Star game MVP 4 times. So 2002, when T-Mac was leading the league in scoring, whatever he was trying to say, that season, Kobe was an All-Star game MVP. 2007, when he was supposed to go to the conference finals, but he wet the bed against Utah, Kobe was an All-Star game MVP. 2009, Kobe was the All-Star game MVP and an NBA champion eventually that season, and already had an MVP. Kobe's 5-year run on the Lakers rebuild was colder than his. They were a dynasty, then they rebuilt and made another dynasty. Kobe won a dunk contest. We already know T-Mac lost to Vince Carter. That's why Kobe would say, hey, I only enter stuff I know I can win. I ain't entering no dunk contest against no Vince Carter. T-Mac, the only one who thought he can try to go compete against Vince Carter. And everybody and their mama knew Vince Carter was going to set the roof on fire. But it's all good. Let's see. He has one 80-point game, 6 60-point games, mind you, including his final game where he has 26 50-point game. He has 26 50-point games, 134 40-point games. And he is a 3-way tie with Stephen Curry, Donyell Marshall for the most 3-pointers in the game. I mean, the list goes on of the things that Kobe done. And we saw that final game. We saw the farewell tour. T-Mac, where was your farewell tour? Your fans don't give a fuck about you. It shows how many fans you got. There's a difference from having fans and stands. Magic fans go hard for theirs. Kareem fans go hard for theirs. Bill Russell fans go hard for theirs. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan fans go hard for theirs. Where are the T-Mac fans at? Where are y'all at? Like I said, when T-Mac come over there with his tray of food, And he think about to go sit at the GOAT table, go talk to Jordan. Jordan don't even. Jordan sitting next to Kobe, like talking, like, yeah, man, you got six, I got six, you got five, man. Woo. LeBron over there, like, yeah, with his MVP, he's like, yeah, man, yeah. All them niggas at the table talking. You came over there to interrupt the GOATs talking. Jordan sitting there enjoying the sandwich. Kobe sit up there like, hold on, I got this, Jordan. Go sit your bum ass down. Go sit over there, way over there by the trash can, way over there in the back. Go sit way over there in the back with Gilbert Arenas, nigga. Go sit over there at the let the NBA fans down table, my nigga. The fuck is you sitting there talking to me for, nigga? Jordan not even responding, like, Jordan sitting there just eating. Kobe like, hold on, bro, I got this. Sit your bum ass down. Oh no, we gonna be on this nigga head time. If I gotta keep bringing this shit up every time, I'm gonna bring up the same argument points. This is like I'm taking a page out of LeBron fans all day. I'm taking a page out of y'all book. I'm gonna bring up how Kobe has a better record overall head-to-head matchup. I'm gonna bring up how Kobe has more All-NBA selections. First of all, TMAC has 7 All-NBA selections. For 7 for the offensive side. Kobe has 15 of them. That's 8 more. Kobe has 12 all-defensive teams. T-Mac has 0. Kobe has an MVP. T-Mac has 0. Where is T-Mac on the all-time scoring list? And since scoring is T-Mac's thing, you would think he'd have a hell of a lot of points, right? He has 18,000. Bro, you don't even have 20,000 points, bro. You don't even have 20. Like, you could even say, like, I got 20,000 points. Like how Dominique Wilkins be like, man, I got 25,000 points. Westbrook, like, man, I got 20,000, 23, 24,000 points. Joe Johnson in one of the clips I made, he's like, man, I got 20,000 points. There's only 52 players that ever did that in the NBA. You're not one of them. Get this bum out of here. Now I'm about to call you a bum. Give a fuck what y'all niggas gotta say. This nigga let us down as NBA fans. He should have been more. He should have been doing what the fuck Kobe was doing. Mind you, Kobe flamed out after 17 seasons. Kobe barely learned in 2012 how to value rest. Real talk. Because he said it, he ended up playing, he was staying up all night doing the same stuff he's been doing, waking up at 4, trying to lift weights. Rest. But following season, he's stinking up the fucking joint. Kobe trying to save the season and salvage the season. Because he think with these players, there's no way I don't win a championship with Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, Ron Artest, Pau Gasol. There's no way I win a ring with these guys. So Kobe pressing himself when he should have been resting. Pushing himself to exhaustion. When at that age he couldn't do that no more. He should have been taking pages out of LeBron book. But Kobe was putting too much wear and tear on his body at that age. 17 seasons in. So yeah, he tore his Achilles. But it took him 17 seasons to have a major injury like that. Which means up to that point, Kobe's eating the right way. He's not partying, putting certain things in his body. He was available for his team. Your best ability is availability. T-Mac bum ass wasn't there towards the years when he did have a title team, he didn't want to pull this hurt shit. He would all of a sudden start being really hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. Kobe has 15,000 more points than this nigga. The fuck is this nigga talking about, man? Get this nigga out of here. There's no way you get one ring. The one ring that Shaq was determined to get because he only had goals for one ring. But you don't get 3 in a row with him. Put some more respect on Kobe's name and his work ethic and the hard work he put into this shit. You didn't put your effort into the craft. You partied more than Kobe. You ate unhealthy. You didn't have the killer will or instinct when you did have the teams. When you could have put your team to the conference finals in 07. But you sit there and shit on yourself against the Jazz. Your career, your accolades compared to Kobe is trash, 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 trash. Y'all niggas, the people that hate Kobe, they're the only people who's fucking saying TMAC and all this other weird shit. And the people, like I said, it's the people that hate Kobe. And Gilbert Arenas is pushing this weird narrative here to start this hate train for Kobe. But it's cool. We're going to sit there and give Kobe his flowers. There's going to be more channels like me, more guys like me that are going to be giving Kobe his flowers. And I'm going to try to build this platform as big as I can to make sure it's a loud voice for Kobe. Kobe can't talk for himself. Kobe's not here to speak for himself. It's all good, Kobe. I got you, B. I got you, Bean. We're not going to let this ride. Nah, hell no. We're not letting this ride. Like I said, there's the top 10 of all time. They're all at the same table. And I don't care where you rank Kobe. He's in a GOAT discussion. Top 10 of all time. They're all sitting at the same table. It's the niggas that were super great, but they was able to get to conference finals and the finals and win MVPs. Karl Malone, AI, all Westbrook, all these guys are all at the same table. Harden, they're at that table, right? T-Mac not even at that table. T-Mac is at the let the league down, let the NBA down, stay hurt, and then when the times you did have the teams, you couldn't get your team over the hump, even out the first round. You was allergic to the playoffs. You thought the regular season was the playoffs. Oh, we won 22 in a row. Hell yeah. Roman ain't go, I can't play no more. Get this bum out of here. I'll rest my case, man. There's going to be more stuff, more things I'm going to do. But I'll rest my case, man. I'm out of here, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, Hard Live Media. This has been an emergency stream because I have to make sure I put belt to ass on this nigga. Pause. Because like I said, there's no way this bum-ass nigga believes this shit. But we're going to be doing this shit all year long. Kobe's going to get his flowers. LeBron's going to give his flowers. Even T-Mac will get his flowers. But the minute you say some dumb shit and out-of-pocket shit, I got to debate it. I got to get on you. Especially when it comes to Kobe. Because this shit's just not true, bro. This shit is just not true. It's not me being emotional. It's not Nick Young being emotional. It's like, damn, like, what did Kobe do to y'all? Why are y'all so much of haters? Because, I get it. They ain't got more accolades than Kobe. They're not revered or loved or respected as much as Kobe. So the hate has to come. Because they know they could have been just as great. But they either couldn't stay healthy, stay out of trouble, or they didn't have the clutch gene. Or all of the fucking above. It's all good, man. Tony K the Don, Tone Heart on all platforms for the branded YouTube channel is Tone Heart, TONEHART. Tony K the Don on Instagram and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all subscribe. Outro, but God